So what is up YouTube? Today we're gonna be playing some Honkai Star Rail. It's not gonna be a story type of video or like anything like that, because as you guys can see here, I've been playing for quite a while already. To me, it's gonna be more of my thoughts and opinions on the game, and if I think it's a good game or if I think it's a bad game, and like what I think about it so far. And basically some of the gist and some of the core mechanics of the game, I guess you could say. Now, if you're expecting a high quality video that explains everything to like its absolute perfect detail, I will inform you right now that it's not going to be like that, because I am not a review channel like that, or a channel that gives you a rating on a game based off of the core mechanics and stuff. This is just a review based off of my point of view, which would be a free-to-play player that's playing the game just for fun. As you guys can see here, proof I haven't spent any money on it. You can tell because the bonuses are still there. Express Pass, which is this, I haven't spent any money on it. I've just been grinding at it very hard and been playing it because I really enjoy it, and I think that most people should try this game, give it a chance. So what we're gonna do is, obviously, as you can see, this is the here, let's actually start with the party setup. This is your party setup, obviously. Ideally you want a shielder or a tank. Oh wait, I should say this spoiler warning. I don't know if any of you guys are playing the story or care about it or not, so I'm gonna put that in the beginning of the video. So first of all, when you start off the game, you're given this character here. She is a reservation character, and basically she's a defense character. Ideally what you want on your team would be shielder, buffer, healer, main DPS, right? You can see right here by their certain skills right under them. That's the name of my character, so it says Shaw Dragoon, right? You see the Hunt, Harmony, and Abundance. I think that's all of them. I think there's one more, which is this one, which is just debuffing. Oh, and then there's this one. Okay, so there is a total of 6, I believe. 6 different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Which one am I missing? The Hunt, which is deals extraordinary amounts of single target damage, the main damage dealer against elite enemies, deals outstanding amounts of damage and possesses great survivability suitable for various combat scenarios, deal remarkable amounts of damage of multi-target damage, the main damage dealer against group of enemies, applies buffs to allies and improves team combat capabilities, apply debuffs to enemies to reduce their combat capabilities, possesses powerful defense abilities to protect allies in various ways, and then heals allies and restores HP to the team. So you could, so it's up to you guys how you build your team. You could say, I don't want a buffer, I want a debuffer, right? And if I wanted to do that, I'd be like, okay, I'll add her to my team because she's a debuffer, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is the debuffer. Yes. So that's just what you guys want, right? So I have my main shield here, main DPS to big people, my healer, and then I'll have my debuffer, or I'll go back to my main buffer. Or you guys could say, you know what, maybe I don't need a healer, maybe you don't, maybe you do, who knows? Maybe if you do enough damage you can kill them. You can switch out your support for a debuffer, you know? And you can run this right here. Or if you, oh, sorry about that. Or if you want, you can say, I need a support, add a support. I don't need a shielder. What if we go with AoE damage? So area of attack. And then you can add an AoE damage dealer, and you can do that. It's all up to you guys how you build your team, which I think that's what I like about this game the most, is that it's a real like strategy type game. You actually have to think about what you're going to do before you do it. Right? And then there's also elements in the game, as you can see here. Fire, I think that's electricity or lightning. That is a quantum. I think that's physical, and then I think there's ice. And I think those are all the elements of the game, if I'm not mistaken. We could check them out here. Quantum, physical, fire, ice, lightning, wind, and then imaginary. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7 different elements in the game. These are all the characters that I've gotten from summoning on this banner right here, because I really wanted her the most and I thought she was cool. Not just that, when you guys first start off the game, there's a different banner that's here, and that banner also gives you, what's it, I think it's 50 of these normal summons for you to get 1 5-star out of it, which I think is really good. And then obviously there's daily logins and stuff. If you look here, you see reaching Trailblazer 5 gives you 10, 15 you get another 10, 25 you get another 10. And then by that point you're doing story quests, you're leveling up, you're doing other stuff. You'll get your 50, you get your first 5-star. Then you have character trials here, just like in Genshin. If you guys have ever played Genshin, obviously you get crystals, which these crystals are used for summoning. And you get materials, which these materials are used to level up your characters. Obviously it's worth it to do all of them. And you also get this currency here called credits, which is used to level up characters and weapons and just in general something that you really need. Another thing is that there's no weapons in here. They're called light cones. So this is my light cone. River flows in spring. It's a super impotion one, and it's for the hunt. Oh, super impotion 1. Imposition. Alright, I can't read sometimes. Basically, it's an artifact for the hunt. So it says, after entering the battle, increase the wearer's speed by 8% and damage by 12. When the wearer takes damage, this effect will disappear. This effect will resume after the end of the wearer's next turn. So you have stuff like this, obviously, and then there's multiple of them as well. Some of them are really good, some of them are mid, right? So you can have something like this: when the wearer defeats an enemy, increase attack by 36%, which is a lot, because it's 36% of your overall damage. You know, I've been thinking about saying no to this one and just go with this one, but because this one gives you 8% speed and then 12 extra damage. So speed is basically, we can still attack next. As you'll see right now, we'll do a battle and I'll show you guys. And basically, the more speed you have, the better, the faster, the more you can attack. So it's like very worth it to have more speed. And just like in Genshin, you have your ascension stuff. So this would require these ascension materials. Right, these ascension materials, and then there's also a requirement before you can do it. And then here you see the credits as well, 40,000 credits. We have about 1,113,000, which I'm not going to waste. And then you also have these right here. This is more advanced than Genshin's old system, but it's kind of relatively the same thing, where you can level these up, right? You have your main skill or your main technique, which I'll show you guys right now in a bit. You have stat bonuses, so just boost, right? Bonus ability, boost. These stats here are going to be your main ones that you need to level up. Bonus ability, boost. So those would be kind of like in Genshin, but if not here. And instead of in Genshin Impact where you have artifacts, you have relics here. Obviously there's a 2-piece set and then there's a 4-piece set. So what I'm wearing here is 2-piece quantum because I want a full quantum set, because it gives you this buff here. It says when the wearer deals damage to the target enemy, ignore 10% defense. If the target enemy has quantum weakness, the wearer ignores an additional 10%. So that's minus 20% on their defense, and on top of that, it's 2 set bonus, is 10% extra quantum damage. That is amazing. So that's something that we need to get our hands on, is that quantum set, because I really want to run that, but I also want to get it in legendary because there's different rarities to this. And on top of that, you also have these relics, which have their own debuffs to them. Their own buffs, I mean, which is 2 extra ones. And it says, here I have Space Sailing Station. 2-piece, increase the wearer's attack by 12. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increased by an extra 12%. which I think is really amazing. And if you see here, we have, oh, we have defense. I just noticed we have defense on it. That's kind of not ideal. It's fine. It's fine. It's not late game, but then you have this. This stuff, from what I see, isn't really that important, as in for like damage wise, as I'll show you guys right now in a bit when we farm some stuff. I'm gonna do some very hard bosses and we'll do some normal ones, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. But you kind of don't really need it, if that makes any sense. So here, first we'll go after these right here, because I actually need to level up her. So let's see. It says this area. So this is how it is. It's like Genshin, kind of. You spawn in here, you do things like this, and then you can. Right, when we find one, I'll show you. So there's an enemy there. You see right there at the top, it tells you the level and its weaknesses. If you use its weakness, you see it says weakness, and then the battle starts. You do extra damage to them because it's their weakness, right? So here, this character, I think her name is pronounced Seely, I think it's Seela. She has an ability where when she attacks and kills someone, she gets an extra turn.
I'll end your misery.
So there it is right there, right? Get an extra turn. Now what I like to do is I like to stack it, so I'll do my next attack. Right? Because it's only for one turn that it works. Oh wait, I have it sped up. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down for you guys, because that's a little too fast. But see, this guy's weak to that as well. But here we go, we're gonna slow it down here. I have the speed up thing because I like the speed up thing a lot. So here we're gonna do a single target.
Seize the moment.
And now here we can choose to either attack and break, or we can enhance, which is what I like to do because she increases attack, which would be awesome for us. And then let's see.
Savor the vigor of
Lance at the ready.
And then we'll defend here with our tank. That taunts all the enemies once, so they all are forced to attack her one time, which leaves all my other characters free from attacks unless they do an AoE like that.
Let's be friends, shall
Then
we?
it's unfortunate. So
Chill out.
I think this kills here. Okay, it did. Then we get our extra turn,
Let me
right?
end your misery.
Nice. Okay.
Nap time.
Defend the weak.
There we go. That's how the battles work. I think the battles are amazing and very fun, in my opinion. I don't know. Some people might not like it. Some people might. I don't think we're going to be able to find these. Can I synthesize them actually? Can. So even when you synthesize or just convert the smaller stuff into the like one above it, it also takes credits. So credits is like your main form of like income and stuff like that. So now we can ascend her. Now she's 50, right? Here it is just like Genshin. You can use bugs to level up. But then like at the end of the books, right? I guess 20 bucks, 20 big boy books for 40 to 50, and then it costs 40,000 credits. That is a lot. Well, you do get credits like crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be like, ah, this game's hard because you don't get enough credits. You get enough credits. You do. Like, you truly do. So now, as you guys can see, we have unlocked the next level to level up our stuff here. As you can see, it's going to take these two. This one right here would lightning damage increase, and then this one is a self attack increase. Here we go. This is the main one I'm going to level up because it says grant a single ally to increase their attack by 30% up to 70% of Kingyun's current attack. When the ally with benediction attacks, they will deal an additional lightning damage equal to 24% of that ally's attack for 1 time. The actual skill itself, though, for the 30% increase will last 3 turns. So that's what I want to level up, ideally. I do have stuff to do this. So the real question is, do I do that or do I do something else? What's her light cone at? 40 out of 50? There. Whose stuff do we need to level up the most? Okay, this one has max traces for now. That's fine. We don't need him. Okay, we're gonna go with our buffer. We're gonna do our buffers stuff here. So we click here, and then you can see the material that you need, and you can click this right here, and it takes you to where you can farm that certain material, which is what you can do if you don't have, and if you don't have energy for that, when you summon, you get embers, which you can use to exchange here for the material that you need. Embers are displayed up here. You can trade some of your stuff for some of the stuff here. These are for the limited edition banners or the limited time banners, which would be Sealy or Sela. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then this would be your normal banners, obviously, the one that's never going to change, the one that's always there. There is a pity system. I think soft pity is 70 or 60. I think soft pity is 70. And then 80s mid pity and then 90s like guaranteed 5-star. So every 90 summons you're guaranteed 5-star for light cones and characters. Or I think light cones is every 50 summons or something like that. But from what I've seen that other people are saying is that the light cones aren't really that necessary, because any character could be good with or without them.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
So now she has 2 turns, right? That one from killing, and then this one, which then gives another turn. This character is too good. She gets increased damage too when she gets her 2nd turn. Oh, dude, she's too much of a good character.
Lance ablaze.
That's why I wanted her mainly. It's because that skill right there is so awesome.
Don't mess with me.
Okay, so here we're gonna try to do the same thing. Do that. Activate our ult first.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
And then she gets her turn back.
Let me end your misery.
Oh my gosh, dude, she's so fun, dude. The thing is that I stopped playing when the game first launched because I kind of got tired of it. And I've been playing for about less than a week. And I had less than a week to summon for her. And I got her, I think, 2 days ago. And there was only 4 days left on her banner. And I'm so happy for that because she's such a good character. So the last thing we'll do here is we'll do 5 rounds of this. Right, and then after that, I'll stop the video. I hope it's informative what I've been saying or not.
What a headache.
This is mainly just the open world aspect of it.
Customers are always
Right.
welcome.
There's also a story to it. So here we get to increase her attack and her speed, right? If you use her ultimate, it actually charges her ultimate and regenerates her energy. I think it regenerates more than half of her energy, but I'm mainly doing it just to get the extra damage boost from that first attack, and then an additional 30 after that to one-shot one of them in order to get an extra turn, right?
Let me end your misery.
So this should theoretically one-shot. No, no, it's not. It's just barely not enough damage.
More than you're in bad shape.
She does more damage than that. The only reason why Mines does very little is because they don't have a proper, like, build for her. Because I haven't gotten to that end game part yet. But, there we go, we're taunting all the enemies. We're forced to attack her. Nice, okay.
Let me end your misery. Who's next? Yeah. Nap time.
So you see here she's getting low, right? So we're gonna taunt.
Don't let me.
We use nothing but single targets.
What a headache.
You see she has more speed than like every character here, so she gets a second attack every time it's my turn. So here I want to end it as fast as possible, so I'm gonna do that and activate her ult.
Nice teamwork.
I don't think this one-shots though. If we're lucky it one-shots, if we're not, then it doesn't. It doesn't. It's fine. I could just use my main DPS attack and like end it, but I don't want to waste an ult.
So you who's next?
Okay, so here we're gonna start off the battle with an
I'll
ult.
free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Look at the top left, it tells you how, if it kills, it gives you an extra attack there. Because it didn't kill, it doesn't give it to me.
Let me end your
See,
misery.
there it is. So I hear people arguing outside, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. But we're good. This is not gonna kill. I already know. She doesn't do enough damage. She's just mainly here for healing. So this ultimate here, as you see, Gift of Rebirth, level 3, restores all allies HP. And it costs 90 energy, which is how much it costs to activate it. Here we go, 120 energy. Right here you can check out your stats. So she has 542 plus 233. All her defense, her skills and stuff, the light cone I'm using. So we look at this one. That's all her attack right there. Detailed info. Right, she has 613 plus 446. So she does over 1,000 damage technically speaking. She has a 60% crit damage. There's a 5% crit rate, which is horrible. Because you technically want like 50 crit rate with like 120 crit damage or over 100 something crit damage. So that is terrible. This attack's an AoE, so you see there, it's gonna kill this one, it's gonna blow up. And then it's my main DPS turn.
Nap time.
Okay. But here we're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna start off with this.
Customers are all evils begun.
Give her a boost. Then we'll I wanna one-shot this thing. Then we'll activate her ult again. Or her ult this time. One-shots. And we'll use it on her, and you can see her energy recharge here. Now it's halfway, which means we need less energy to use it again. Oh, that thing's gonna blow up. AoE damage. Oh, it actually broke them. I didn't think it was.
I'm on go. Defend the weak.
We're gonna ult here right after we taunt to get that extra damage in. You don't have to do it like this. I just do it to get extra damage in, right? You can do more like conservative of your ults and stuff. Look at that. I do it because it mainly gives her additional like armor when they attack her. Well, not the ult, but the actual stance, which I think is really good.
Let me end your misery.
Please one-shot again. Nice. That one attack right there hits for almost 1,000
I'll
damage.
free you from your chains.
Let's get this thing
Disappear
first.
among the sea of
Those little things are very annoying.
Illusions of the
These
past.
things. If it kills, we get 3 turns.
Let me end your
Perfect.
misery. Who's next?
4 turns. Oh wow. I didn't think I was gonna kill that thing.
Let me
Believe it or
end
not.
your misery. Seize them. Chill out. Nap time.
I want this guy dead. He survived with. Oh wait. What? I thought I was supposed to. Oh, that's right. I didn't inflict
Don't
burn.
mess with me.
Sad. I actually want to check out where her speed is now. How did I do it? So we go here to details. She is at 115 plus 9, so she's over 120 speed.
I'll free you from your
For
chains.
sure. So she's
Disappear
getting all
among
her
the sea of
buffs right now,
butterflies.
which is good.
Illusions of the
Which is why I'm
past.
thinking she's like popping off a lot. 2,000 damage at one ult. It's really good.
Let me end your misery.
If we're lucky, this kills. I doubt it though. Oh, it's
So
not
you
enough
are
damage.
afraid of me.
Oh, let's just kill it just to be safe. It doesn't kill! Oh my gosh, my calculations are terrible.
Savor the vigor of it.
It's fine, it's fine. You make mistakes, right?
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
I know I'm holding onto her ult, but the reason why I'm holding onto her ult is because it heals everyone in the team. And I don't see it being a necessity to activate it just to heal her if she can taunt. And they can target her and she can get damage off, right? But then it will also be a waste of an ult. At least there in my eyes.
Time for a
And then I can also do this here,
comes the medicine.
which does a main heal. And then when you go back onto their
Defend the
turn,
weak.
it gives them an additional heal, as you see here. So it's just like small things like that that are like that make the game so good. Because it's like I think it's hella good.
Yeah.
Right here, it's gonna activate again. Now she's full HP.
Let me end your misery.
I'm not gonna deal with this little thing. I'm gonna kill it instantly.
Among the sea of
Over it.
butterflies. Illusions of the
These
past.
things are annoying because they barrier themselves, and then you have to attack them once and then attack them again. And as you can see, we didn't get any of it, but we got this material here, which isn't bad, but it's not ideal, right? Because then you can come in here, traces right here, click on this right here, and then you can, oh, wrong one. Then you can synthesize the material like this, turn it into that, and look, now I have 5. It's the same thing with this one. Obviously, if you can't find any, you can synthesize it, right? I have a good amount here. I've been farming those things, right? And then now we can level up our stuff. So obviously this is the most important one. Then I would like to level up. Regenerate 50 energy for a single ally and increase the target's damage by 26. Look at that. See, these are small things like that that are so good. Okay, we're gonna level up. When an enemy is attacked by a team, the ally is annoying. When an enemy is attacked, the ally with what? I didn't know that was how her talent worked. I feel stupid now. So if we level it up, it went from, it's at 29 now. And yeah, that's Honkai Star Rail. I don't know if any of it was informative. If you guys think you guys want to know anything else about it, you guys should just let me know. I'm thinking about making more videos on it though, because I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's really good. This was my main damage dealer for a while. Then I've leveled up her, because she's also really good. She was my main shielder for a time. This is another one of my main damage dealers. I'm leveling up Hook because I got unlucky and I keep getting her constellations. Or her Eidolons is what it's called here. And like, just look at that. I almost have her 6/6. Just 20% more damage to enemies afflicted with her. Like, dude, at this point I should just summon for her and just get her C6. Or E6, I should say. But yeah, that is Honkai Star Rail. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys find it fun or interesting. If you guys did like it even a little bit, just subscribe and like. It would mean the world to me. It's just letting me know you guys are enjoying my content. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the enhanced stuff, right? So you look at the bottom right, it says E. You could go in stealth mode, and basically enemies can't see you, and you do an attack. Tingyun does a support, and then your main character does a defense. Well, there's other stuff to it too, and then Natasha just does an enhanced physical damage attack. But yeah, so yeah, YouTube, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe. And I don't know if I've said that already. I don't know. This is after the recording and everything. Sorry that it was less gameplay and more of talking and explaining the core mechanics of the game and like what everything does and things like that. But I guess that just goes to show you that I truly enjoy this game a lot. I think it's a pretty good game. I haven't found a good game like this in a while, but I think some of you guys should try it out. And if you guys do, let me know what you guys think about it in the description. I mean, in the description, in the comments. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you guys to try it out because there's a limited time thing going on where if you play the game, you get free summons. You get 30 free summons, and then on top of that, you also get your hands on some limited time icons, and it's just worth it. I know this game's gonna blow up eventually. I just want you guys to like download it now so you guys won't regret it later on. But other than that, if you guys download it, that's awesome. Let me know what you guys think about the game. If you guys don't, it's okay. I hope you guys still enjoyed the video either way. If you guys did, like I said, please subscribe because it means the world to me. I notice when people subscribe, when people are watching and all that, and it means the world to me. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Let me end your misery.